What's up out there? Welcome back to Melvor Idle Adventure Mode. This is episode 15. Now, we've had the cooking and thieving patch come in since the last episode, and it kind of disrupted a little bit of what I was doing. But I'm going to recap everything first, and I'm going to tell you what I'm doing right now and what's going to be going forward. So, basically, I was working to get strength up to level 99, which is there now. I then kicked over to attack, which is now level 97, and it's very close. Like, I'm very close to 98. So I basically need to grind out one level and maybe a 10th. And then I'm there, level 99 on attacks. Then I'm going to switch over to defense. So that's kind of where I am combat-wise. I did a little bit of ranged because I was working on dungeons. And any of the dungeons, basically from the chicken coop to the volcano, anything that was missing the pet, I worked through, and I think I've got all the pets now. So I basically turned the strength and attack loose on like the Dragon's Den and maybe the Frozen Cove. I can't remember. One of these was ranged, or one was magic, more magic. Might have been the Myolite. But I sprinkled in the ranged character where I could, like on the Hall of Wizards, because that's all wizards, and that's the better combat triangle attack there. So I did that. I now have, I think, all of the combat pets aside from, let's say, ranged and defense and stuff like that. Strength, defense I need. I do have Finn the Cat for the maximum HP. I have ammo preservation. But then I've got all the dungeons all the way through here. So the chicken coop gives you 1% accuracy. The graveyard gives you 1% gold from monsters, which is small but good. Ranged max hit, magic max hit, chance to loot in combat. I mean, these are good. Rune preservation, Slayer coins, ammo preservation, 1% damage to combat area, and 1% damage to Slayer area. So those are all good to have. I figured they would be a good thing to grind out because I don't care about the gear out of any of these anymore, aside from, say, Infernal Stronghold up through the God dungeons. So I don't really care about the gear in here. It's easy to go sell it all and just let it grind. You know, I could sell the chest, I could open the chest, whichever one, it didn't matter. So I basically ground those out and got all my pets. I then went back into Slayer stuff because I wanted to grind. So I was kind of switching back and forth on these elite tasks, but I'm not sure it was counting for me. My goal, I guess it was. This thing gets stuck sometimes. It doesn't register unless I have to kill these guys. Maybe these are the ones that I have to kill. So I'm trying to cheat the system and not buy, say, let's see, I've got the hat. I'm trying to avoid buying the lantern and the boots for right now. I think I can grind out these Slayer tasks just by killing these things over and over and over and over again. I don't particularly care about the items I get from them so much, but I would point out that these things do drop. Let's see here. Where are they at? I believe all of these. Nope, not that one. It's this one. I believe they all drop this Slayer crossbow head. So I sold it because, come to find out, the only way you can get the Slayer crossbow is by having fletching, and because it's an adventure count, I don't have fletching, and I haven't bought it yet, so I don't have the ability to build the dragon crossbow. Now, all of that changed with this patch, so let's dive into the patch. Let's see here. I kind of let this run on like fishing or something. I can't remember what I did. I don't believe I've unlocked this stuff yet. Cooking really hasn't changed all that much. You're going to cook whales up, and that's kind of it. This gives you the best healing, even out of this other stuff that's here for the furnace and the cooking pot. They don't really do a whole lot. They're good probably for skilling, but after that, they're kind of pointless. So the cooking is kind of a wash. I mulled around on this. I let this account just do whatever for a couple of days. I don't remember exactly what I did, but I spent a lot of time with my hardcore and my standard account working on thieving. And the more I did thieving, the more I was like, I really want to see how thieving works out. And now I'm thieving on all three accounts. So let's dive into thieving here real fast. I found out thieving is this, like cooking was an okay change. This here is phenomenal. This went from, say, a B tier skill to S tier. This skill is phenomenal now. And the reason being, let's see. I don't know where to proceed forward with. We'll start with the stuff that's already been there. So you have the Gloves of Silence, which the thieving gloves are a little better, but they cost money. So these are a little worse, but they're free. You just go farm them up off the, what's this thing over here? It's in the Runic Ruins, this thief guy. You farm these up. You don't have to pay for thieving gloves again, but they're a little worse. They give you 150 gold from monsters, 150 gold from thieving, 50 stealth, where I think the thieving gloves are like 75 or 100 stealth, something like that. And there's a little bit of thieving interval taken off. Now, you also want to have the signet ring, because the signet ring gives you 100% gold from pretty much every source except sales. All right, so you get those. If your account's been around for a while and you've thieved before, you're probably going to have the Chapel Noir, which gives you chance to double items in thieving, which is really good. It's like item find, basically. The other thing is, if you have max level skill on this, level 99, you'll have the skill cape, which gives you a decent bonus. Let's see. Thieving is here. You get negative half a second off the thieving interval, 100% gold from thieving, and 150 stealth while thieving. So that gives you, the stealth is pretty much chance to steal, if you want to call it that. The perception offsets your stealth, so, or vice versa, however you want to say that. So the higher the stealth you have compared to their perception, the better off you are. Like, I'm at 100% thieving on these three here, but I'm only at 94% on this one. You do gain, each level you gain +1 thieving stealth, and +1 gold percent for that NPC. Once you hit level 50 mastery, you shave 0.2 seconds off. And then once you hit level 99, you get +75. So you're adding a lot of stealth over time, which increases your success rate. So the masteries, I think, have changed a little bit. You get 30% thieving, 3% increased thieving XP, which is good for leveling. The 25% one gives you decreased thieving interval by 0.2, so that takes the time away. 3% mastery, which is nice. We'll get into the mastery stuff here in a second. 50% gives you 100% increased gold. That is awesome. So now you're doubling the amount of gold you get, plus all the other bonuses you can add to it. And then at 95%, you get, this one's kind of good. I think this is solid. Once you're done with this, I don't think you need it as much, but we'll get further into that. 100% thieving stealth, which adds a lot of percent chance to thieve. And then you gain a triple chance to get the unique area items. So if you've not seen this yet, each one of these areas, the town, the hideout, the farmer's market, and the Golden Village, they all have different things. This unique NPC drop and unique area drops. So say the dude here, he's got his unique drop, or the area drop is a jeweled necklace. And this chick here has an NPC unique drop of the fine coin purse. So what you want to do right off the bat, there is 3 items. Get my correct notes here. There are 3 items, some agility things you want to do, maybe some summoning, but this thing is a money maker. And what we're testing on this account here is the ability to make money, because I need to buy other skills. So I really want to try and get this out. So basically, you want to farm either the man or the woman, because they both have 2 drops. This Chapel Noir, well, actually 3 drops. The Chapel Noir, the Undiscovered Item, and then this jeweled necklace. This Undiscovered Item is the what are they called? The sneakers, something sneakers, or just plain sneakers. So these things give you extra chance to steal. They also go on your foot. So now you've got gloves, foot, ring, necklace. This necklace here, this is right from the starting area, 5% gold, global gold points, so, or gold pieces. And then this coin purse, the one you get from this chick, is 10% global gold. So that's 15% right out of the gate on this here. The next one you want to hit up is this Golden Chief. Now, he also drops the sneakers. That's what this undiscovered item is, and the Chapeau Noir. So if you start getting these items off the other, or if you get some of the other items off of those, but don't quite have the Chapeau Noir or the sneakers, you can kick over to this guy. This NPC unique drop is a golden mask. I can't remember what it's called exactly. But I think it is just golden mask, but it gives you more like 1 or 2 or 5% gold, global gold, or maybe thieving. I can't remember, but it's good to get for this. And then the other one you want, there's one more. Let's see here. Oh, the Bandit Thug down here. This guy, for one of his items down here, or I guess it's the area drop. I don't know if it's, I guess it's the area drop. Could be either one, I guess. Thug or Marauder. These things give you, what do we get here? The Thieves Cape. That's right. So there's another cape you can get. If you're not quite level 99, this cape gives you some more bonuses. They're not as good as having the level 99 skill cape, but if you, look at how early this is. You steal these two here, maybe on into the chief, and then this guy, and you're pretty much set for the rest of this thing here for making money. And as you go, the other thing too is, like this is 582 to 965 gold. You get down here to the higher end stuff. Let's see, I can do the Acolyte. He's 478 to 2298. And the Jester down here is up to 2456. I know that like there's a Queen and King, there's a Wizard or whatever. These guys start giving you a ton of money, so you can make really good bank. The other thing you want to do, obviously you want to have the Chapeau Noir as long as possible. The Golden Chief or the Golden Mask can replace this for more gold. You put this jeweled necklace on, you put that thieving cape on, the coin purse, the signet ring, the sneakers, and then the gloves of silence, and you're making some decent money. Now, the other thing you want to do is come over here to agility. Make sure the mastery is taken, the obstacle 1, set that to +2 thieving mastery. And then make sure coal stones is set on obstacle 4, because that gives you 20% gold from thieving. And then on 5, this is a new one, change this, get this rooftop run going, because that's another 20% gold from thieving. And then make sure your pillar of generosity is set, because that's 10% global. So you're adding 50% just from agility right here. And then, you add on all this other stuff, especially once you hit this 50%, that is another 100% increase for the mastery pool. And of course, each item, as you thieve from each one of these guys, the percent goes up, the more gold goes up and everything. Pretty sure anyway. Yeah, you get a little more gold each time. So you keep adding all these bonuses. You get your pet, that's another 50% gold pieces. So you're making a ton of money off of this. And I'm almost thinking this rivals or goes past agility. Now, I love agility, and I think this one surpasses it now. So that's kind of what my experiment is. I went into this yesterday and I bought these. There was 3 of these for beating the dungeon that I could buy for 50 million each. So I bought all those. I think I bought something else. Oh, bank slots. I bought a bunch of bank slots. And of course I haven't finished the Fire God dungeon yet, so I can't buy this. But I have all of these skills, or all of these little interval. This removes interval, so makes things go faster. So anyway, I have all these bought, and that is my current and future goal, is to work on thieving. I thieved the shit out of this chick here. She's a level 91, and I still don't have the damn sneakers. I thieved this guy for a while, still don't have the sneakers. So I started moving over to the Golden Thief because I wanted to get his mask. I'm going to get his mask, I'm going to get this cape, and I think that's about it. The other one of note to get, check out my thieving video that's going to come out. It's going to be more detailed, but the other one I would note is this merchant. His unique drop down here is like a letter that you read, kind of like the thing from the fishing side where you unlock the secret area from it. But you read that and it gives you a permanent 10% off of all these gloves. So then if you wanted to use the thieving gloves, that takes 10% off of them. So that's a good thing to hit off this merchant. But so my experiment was I made myself broke. So I got down to 349,000 gold at 10:30 yesterday, and we're almost 24 hours into it, and I've got 31 million gold. Now I do not have, I mean, I have the agility set and everything, but I do not have, of course, I don't have the full cape, so I'm not getting another 100% bonus off of that. But I also don't have the sneakers either, or the golden mask. So there's probably another 105, 110% bonus or something coming. So basically my goal is to see how fast I can buy these skills, or one of these skills. I don't necessarily have to buy them all. The other thing I would point out is if you go down to, was it this guy? Yeah, these guys start giving you the dragon crossbow. So where you used to have to, the Marauder does anyway, where you used to have to get this thing upgraded, you have to have a dragon crossbow, which I do have. Did I keep one? Must have kept one. Guess I kept one. Why does it say I have one? Huh, that's weird. Oh, it says I don't have one. My bad. I thought that was green there. I guess I was looking at that one. So you have to have this dragon crossbow. Before this thieving patch, the only way to do that was through fletching. With this thieving patch, you can now farm one up, and you don't even have to open fletching up. So in my opinion, if I was going to start a new adventure account, I would do agility, or I would start off, the first skill I unlocked, because you get attack, strength, and defense, hit points, and I think prayer and slayer you have to unlock too. So the first thing I would probably unlock is maybe thieving and then agility right off the bat. They'd be real cheap. Both of these skills will net you tons and tons of money. So if I was going to start a new account, I would go with both of these. And with the amount of stuff you can steal in here now, that just this adventure account, look at all the gear you can get for your mage or for magic, all the runes you can get. I mean, you could pretty much fund this entire thing. You can get tons of gear for bronze, iron. I mean, you can pretty much steal your way into all of the different careers and money and everything. This thieving skill is super strong, and it's not even 24 hours and I've already made 31 million, just like halfway trying. Now, obviously this isn't a base account. I do already have the Chapeau Noir, the signet ring, the gloves of silence, the coin or the necklace came in fast. The coin purse didn't take that long. I'm stuck on these sneakers and the mask and the little cape here, and then I still have to get up to level 99. But I mean, that's a lot of potential money earning right there. So I think once I get the mask and these sneakers, and the sneakers come in on multiple different people. Same thing with the Chapeau Noir. I didn't write down which ones they were, but they come in on multiples of these. So if you don't get it on one, you can just keep pushing from these other ones. Like that might be sneakers there. So even if you get like the unique ones, but you still haven't got the sneakers, there's still multiple chances to get them on other ones. So that's what I'm going to do is get the cape, get the sneakers, and then I'm going to push over into the most difficult thing I can do, reliably, which is probably going to be, I guess, thugs for a while. I need to get as much XP as I can. Like these guys start generating pretty decent XP, but I take a massive hit to getting there. I really need to get the thieving cape. I need to push this as much as possible and hit level 99. I kind of wish I'd have done this before the patch, but it is kind of interesting to see how this goes. And the other thing is I want to hit, I haven't even hit this mastery level of 50% yet. So once I hit that, that's another 100% gold. So that's really going to ignite this. And I'm curious to see how long it takes to make 500 million gold, because that's how much I need to buy the next skill. And I think I'm going to need that for every skill thereafter. So I've got 5 more to buy. So hopefully it doesn't keep going up in price, but that's the goal. That's where we're going for the future. And that is how I have my thieving set up for this guy right now. And that is going to do it for this episode. I am going to have a cooking video and a thieving video out. Hopefully those won't take forever to get through. But I'm going to have 2 more videos out today. At any rate, that will do it for this episode. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.